Same old story for Manchester City. Donnarumma with another brilliant display in that goal post, and Erling Haaland getting at the end of almost all the opportunities that comes his way. And the question is this: for how long? For how long will Manchester City keep depending on Donnarumma and Erling Haaland to win their games? Because it is virtually their gameplay at this moment. Donnarumma pulling off saves and making sure Man City does not concede a lot, and Erling Haaland making sure he converts mostly all the chances that comes his way. That is just a pattern of Manchester City. And how long can they, go into the season with this? With this pattern, they are not a strong contender for the EPL title. They are not a strong contender for any competition. Because what happens in stronger matches, what happens against stronger opponents, what happens in matches where Erling Haaland does not come through or Donnarumma does not pull off all these brilliant saves, what happens? At that moment, Manchester City will suffer. When they are up against teams with solid defenses like Arsenal, they are going to keep Erling Haaland quiet. And what will happen when Erling Haaland is quiet? It means Man City may not score any goal. They may not be able to score any goal. So it is a poor pattern for Manchester City and Pep Guardiola. I saw how he was hugging Erling Haaland at the end of the match. It was just pretty obvious that Erling Haaland is doing a carrying job when it comes to scoring goals. All they are doing is just to create chances, find Erling Haaland and pray that Erling Haaland scores. And right now, Erling Haaland has scored about 68% of Manchester City goals this season. Erling Haaland alone. So it is obvious that Manchester City are relying so much on Erling Haaland to get the ball at the back of the net. And no other player is coming through when it comes to scoring goals. And surely, against certain teams, this will come to haunt them. Because at this point, Guardiola seriously needs to improve every other aspect of their games. Every other player should start scoring goals, not just Erling Haaland. And then Rodri got back from injury and he got some minutes in this game. Since the ACL surgery, this guy has been very much inconsistent with his fitness. And honestly, ACL is a very horrible and a deadly injury for a player to get. And hopefully, somehow, he finds his fitness back and gets consistent for Manchester City when it comes to being available for selection.